separate teams, and now judging sizes 6 and 7 both together.
We want to welcome you all to the 16th annual Washington Koi and Water Garden Society Koi Show. We're honored this year to have two very prestigious judges from Japan, Mr. Futoshi Mano from Dainichi Koi Farm and Mr. Futoshi Maruyama from Maruyama Koi Farm in Japan. This is the first time that Mr. Mano has judged in the United States, and for Mr. Maruyama, it's actually the second time that he's judged here in Washington. We're really honored to have these two judges judging our show this year, especially considering their accomplishments in Japan. So first off, I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Futoshi Mano. 紹介します。一言挨拶。はじめまして。
どうもはじめまして。日本の新潟から来ました大日養鯉場の真野です。
Hi everybody. I've come from Japan. My name is Mano Futoshi. I'm from Dainichi Koi Farm.
日本から来ました丸山養鯉場の丸山太です。
And my name is Maruyama Futoshi, and I'm from Maruyama Koi Farms. お二方に聞きたいと思うんですけど、皆さんがきっと質問があると思うんですけど、一つまず優勝鯉に関して語ってもらいますけど、ちょっとそれをまず通訳します。We'd like to hear from these two folks. Interesting thing is that in the last 2 years, both of these gentlemen have fielded All Japan Show Grand Champions. This year, the All Japan Grand Show champion was bred by Mr. Futoshi Mano of Dainichi Koi Farms, and we'd like to ask him a little bit about that koi. その優勝鯉に関して、今回の総合に関して、ちょっと。
今回160でしたっけ？
いや今回じゃなくて、すいません、日本の場合。
日本の
全国大会。A little confusion as to whether I was talking about the koi show here or the koi show in Japan. But first we'd like to ask him about the koi show in Japan. I believe it was a Showa that won the All Japan show. 全国大会優勝したShowaに関して。
Showaに関して。
何歳とか。
その大会総合のこれは昭和三家と言いまして、
The fish that won the All Japan show is a Showa Sanke.
大きさが約85センチ。
And it was just about it measured up just at about 85 centimeters.
で6歳で。
At 6 years old, 持ち主。
柴山勝夫さん。
And it's a fish that belonged to a koi that belonged to Mr. Katsuo Shibayama, and was bred by Dainichi Orijo. Yes.
で、代々の。その品評会の中でも、他の鯉よりも。若干ちょっと小ぶりではあったんですけども、その質と照りのがその時よくて、そのような賞をもらったと思います。
I think that even though at the All Japan show this year, this Showa was not the largest contender for Grand Champion. What carried her through and enabled her to achieve Grand Champion was her quality and her sheen, especially her skin quality. We'd also like to ask Mr. Maruyama about his experience in rearing a Showa that won the All Japan show. その昭和に関してちょっと一言。
その昭和は年齢が11歳。
That Showa was 11 years old.
だいたい7歳 7歳を過ぎてから本当の良さを出し始めました。
And this fish was very interesting that it really only started to show its full potential at 7 years old.
11歳という高齢でありましたが、色、艶、体型すべてがパーフェクトになったその瞬間をうまく品評会に出品することができました。
It was a 11-year-old fish, which is considered to be an older fish for a contender, but fortunately, its finishing, its quality, its color, and its sheen all happened to align at just the right moment to be shown at the All Japan show, and I think that's why it was able to win.
どうもありがとうございます。
で、お二方に聞きたいと思うんですけど、I'd like to ask both gentlemen, 今日の品評会はどうでしたかね? What did you think about today's koi show, the Washington Koi and Water Garden Society koi show? Manoさん。
今回の品評会160、180。
Yeah. This koi show had about 180 fish, 180 entries.
その中で今回大賞に輝いた大賞3景ですよね。
And what really stood out in this show was the Taisho Sankei. This Taisho Sanshoku that took Grand Champion had a really impressive body conformation and a presence that is to be expected of a Grand Champion. The quality of the skin, especially the sheen, was particularly noticeable.
あとこうやって外国へ来て毎回思うのはとにかく家族ぐるみのアットホームな品評会で、日本は比較的男の人というのが多い中で、アットホームな品評会すごいいいなと思いました。
Another thing that I always think when I come overseas, and especially noticed with this koi show, was, well, in Japan, koi seems to be mostly men, and here in the United States, it's a whole family affair. The koi show was a family affair, gave it a really homey atmosphere, made it really enjoyable.
いや丸山さん、ちょっと今日の品評会に関して語ってもらえますか？
そうですね、一番感じたことは皆さん本当に心から魚を錦鯉を好きで楽しんでいるっていうことを一番印象を強く受けましたね。
What impressed me the most was that I noticed that everyone seemed to be totally immersed and engaged in the passion of Nishikigoi. People were really enjoying the whole experience of Nishikigoi.
日本では錦鯉を楽しむ上で品評会というウエイトが高いんですけど、やはりこちらの方はその品評会だけではなくて、その飼育することにもすごく情熱をかけてやっている姿っていうのが感じられました。
What I really enjoyed seeing here was the passion that goes into raising the fish. In Japan, sometimes we become overly focused on the koi show itself and the competition, but here the passion that people had for raising their koi was clearly apparent.
I'm Chris Charbonneau. I'm a hobbyist with the Washington Koi and Water Garden Society, and I won my first Grand Champion today. It's the Sankei with the seahorse kind of shape on the head, and it's a fish that I've had for a couple of years. Had admired it for a couple of years before that, but felt I wasn't far enough along in the hobby to buy it, and ultimately when I got the right pond for it, I bought it, and the results were great today, so I was really happy.
マノさん、今回ヒレナガがどうか言ってましたけど、
今回初めて外国へアメリカここへ品評会へ来させてもらって、初めてヒレナガの審査をさせてもらったんですけども。
Well, this is the first time I've come to America, and I noticed for the first time this was my first experience at judging longfin koi.
まず大事なのが手のヒレだとか
And I came to understand that the importance of the structure of the finish.
ジョイさんに教えていただきながら
Well, this is the first time that I've ever judged longfin koi, and I have to say that neither myself nor Mr. Maruyama are longfin breeders, so there were a lot of points that we relied on the local koi judge, AKCA judge Tom Ayers, to help us through in the understanding of the requirements of the structure of the finnage and such.
マネさん
鑑賞はどうですかね。ヒレナガの審査は初めてですかね。
初めてでしたね、昔からヒレナガというものは知っていましたけど、ではどのような部分を審査するのかというのは分からなかったので、ちょっとそこら辺の戸惑いはありましたね。
Again, Mr. Maruyama says, I've known of the existence and have seen longfin for many years, but having never had the experience of judging them, it took me a while to get a hang of it. Do you have a message for the koi keepers in America and the koi keepers of koi fix?
この日本で私たちが作った鯉を陸を離れてこのアメリカでこう一生懸命飼育してよくしてもらってそれを審査したことがすごい嬉しかったです。
I have to say that I'm really honored to have koi that I have bred leave the shores of Japan, come overseas, be kept and cared for by the American hobbyists, and then to have the opportunity to come and judge those fish has been a true honor for me.
丸山さんは何かメッセージありますか。
Message from Mr. Maruyama.
私も一生懸命いい魚を作る努力をしていますので、このワシントンコイクラブの皆さんに、私の魚を愛情を持って育てていただける日が来ればと願っております。
And Mr. Maruyama, ever the gentleman, says, I'm working hard. I'm putting all my efforts into breeding beautiful fish. And my hope is that the Washington and American hobbyists, the day will come when you will enjoy and care for my fish too. So, sayonara.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. Sayonara. Ladies and gentlemen, the judging has concluded, and best in size 6 has gone to a Ginrin Kohaku belonging to Bill Tullis. Congratulations. And best in size 7 went to a beautiful 3-step Maruyama Kohaku belonging to Rich and Lisa Street. Reserve Grand Champion, the second highest honor in the entire show, went to a Ginrin Kohaku belonging to Bill Tullis. Congratulations. Last but not least, Grand Champion of the 16th Washington Koi and Water Garden Society show goes to a Sankei belonging to Chris Sharp.